All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Justina Thorson, and I am a home ownership counselor at the Woodland branch for Adair Homes. And with me, we have my lovely friend that I get to work with almost every day.
My name is Brenda, and I'm a home ownership partner as well here at the Woodland branch.
Yes. And Brenda, I'm going to be walking us through this custom home tour. Brenda is going to be fielding all of the amazing questions that you guys have. So she's going to go over how you guys can ask those.
So at the bottom of your screen, if you have your cursor, you will see a question and answer section. That's the section you want to type your questions into. Please do not use the chat. We have disabled it. This way I can see all the questions and we will answer them throughout the walkthrough. And then we'll spend time at the end fielding all your questions. And please ask us questions because that's how everybody gets smart. We educate ourselves through our questions.
Yes, we love questions. So before we get started with the home, I'm just going to point out a couple of things on the website, and I am going to show you the home that our custom home actually started as. So to start, in order to kind of view homes available in your area, you're going to want to go up to the top right-hand corner of the screen and select your build area. So you will do that by clicking on the state that you're in and then the area that you are in. And once you do that, as you start browsing for a plan, you will be able to see all of the homes that are available to build in your area, along with current base pricing and all exterior looks of the home. Okay, so very important that you make sure you're looking at the right area because pricing is different places. And also homes and the exterior looks are available in different places as well. So what I want to show you guys is going to be our Mount Hood floor plan. This is actually the floor plan that this custom home is based off of. So this is what it started as, okay? So it starts as a nice open floor plan. It is a one-level home. This floor plan is 2,734 square feet. Okay, it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And in our area, it starts at $379,999. You have a formal dining room, a 3-car garage, a bonus room, 2 bedrooms here, and then your primary suite on the opposite end with a den. So another thing that you will see on the website is going to be the exterior options that the home is available in. So you will see here our classic exterior. So that's going to be our most simple exterior. It is also the least expensive exterior that you can purchase through Adair Homes. And if you scroll down, you will see the other options that the home comes in. So this home comes in a lot of exterior options. So you have the traditions. So you will see you have some more trim on the home, upgraded garage doors. Your front door is also upgraded. It's a little bit hard to see here. You have some lookout beams in your gables and a mix of different siding material look. And then our next exterior option is going to be the signature. This is actually going to be the exterior of the custom home that we're going to be viewing today. So you will see you have a little bit more detail under the gables. You have belly bands and with dental, and then you also have some column wrapping. So those are kind of the main differences when it comes to the tradition and the signature. But this home also comes in our impressions elevation. And so that gives you that beautiful hip roof line. I really love that. I know we have quite a few customers that love that as well. And then we also have our Craftsman Exterior. So with the Craftsman Exterior, you're then going to receive even different garage doors. You will get different light fixtures on the exterior, some cedar shake, and you see some wood accents as well as a stained grade front door. And then the final exterior look we have for this home is the Farmhouse Exterior. So you are going to have a different garage door with this one as well. You will have eyebrow details above garage doors and windows, and then you will have that board and batten siding on the front elevation of the home. Brenda, what exterior look do you like?
My favorite is a cross between, well, I really like the signature because it's clean and simple, but I really kind of lean towards that farmhouse.
Yeah.
It's different, and I just love that classic dark roof with the white.
Yeah.
I love
that
it.
Nice contrast. It's super clean looking.
What's your favorite?
Craftsman.
Of course. I like the Craftsman too. I like all of them.
Craftsman. I love the wood accents. Cannot get enough of that. So I'm just going to kind of show just one more time what we were working with for our custom home. So the great thing about Adair Homes is all of our floor plans are customizable. So you can start with one of our floor plans. We can tweak it and modify it. But we also can start with your drawing on a piece of paper and do fully custom home plans as well. So keep that in mind as you are thinking about what you want to build, because your possibilities are near endless at that point. So we are going to look now at the Woodward Thomas concept. So this is going to be their floor plan. So as you can see here, if we look on the left side of the home, they have taken this home and added a studio mother-in-law suite to it here. So they've converted that primary suite area and den into a mother-in-law suite.
That's awesome.
So I thought that was really creative. I was like, oh yeah, we can totally do that. We do also offer a mother-in-law suite that you can add on to any home, but in this case, they just decided to customize what they had already. And because of the customizations that they did, you will see their square footage went up to almost 3,200 square feet. So they made this great room, dining, living area larger. We added some square footage there. And then if we go to the right side of the home, you will see that this bonus room area became a master suite. And we created a master bath here to be shared with mom, dad, and their son. And then we also have an office on this side. So this is going to be their plan. Another thing that we did is, in order to really accommodate the property, they decided to do a side load garage as opposed to having their garage doors on the front of the home. So you will see that those are actually on the side of the house with this home. Do we have any questions so far?
That pantry is awesome.
I know. Isn't that a lot of space?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
That's so nice.
Costco.
Right. Perfect for all the Costco runs.
I don't have any questions really, except for one customer is asking about rock wool insulation, and I've asked him to provide some more information. I'm not familiar with what that is. Do you know what rock wool insulation is?
I actually do not know.
Okay. So sorry, William, we can't answer your question without some additional information. I'm sure it's a name brand, but is it a spray-in? What are the specifics about it?
Perfect. All right. Well, let's head to our video then.
Before we jump in, I have a couple of questions regarding the mother-in-law suite. So someone wants to know how you choose it. How do you choose? What is a mother-in-law suite?
So in this case, their mother-in-law suite, this is a multi-generational home. So we have a couple, their mother and their son all living together. In this case, the son needs a caregiver. And so their mom lives with them, and they wanted to give her kind of her own private space. And so that is how they went about choosing how to configure their mother-in-law suite. I would say that when you are looking at doing something like this, it is really important to discuss with the jurisdiction that you're building in what you can actually do. So they were able to put a small kitchenette in their mother-in-law space with like a full sink. Sometimes you can only put little small prep sinks, but they were able to do an actual sink. But they couldn't have appliances necessarily.
And do we have a mother-in-law plan available?
We do, yes. So we have a 512 square foot suite add-on that we can add on to homes. If you do not want to reconfigure the existing home, you can just add it onto like the garage side. And that is a 1-bedroom studio kitchenette space as well. And it has its own bathroom and a stackable washer and dryer area.
And that can be added on to any floor plan?
Yep, it can be added on to any floor plan.
Here's a good question, actually. We did an open house on this one as well, Debbie. Justina, can you talk a little bit about expanding the in-law suite into like a more full scale area, like a dual living area, like 2 houses with a shared garage or wall?
Yes, so something like that would go down our custom home path, and that's definitely something that we've done before. And so it is possible to combine 2 homes together, so that you have essentially 2 conjoined homes. We also do duplexes, so that can achieve that functionality as well. But just like the mother-in-law suite, you are going to want to go speak to your jurisdiction to determine what options you actually have, based on the zoning and the criteria that the jurisdiction is going to make you build to.
So we have a question that I don't know if you want to answer right now, but there's a customer that's curious as to what this customization added to the cost, or what does it look like to customize a home? Is there a specific path?
Yes, we can talk about that now.
Okay.
I think. So in this customer's case, because of the level of modifications that we were doing, we went down a custom home path. And so it is modifying a current Adair home to be customized. So after we do a site visit to the property, we actually do a design meeting with our drafting and custom home team. It requires a $5,000 deposit. We redraw the plans based on the changes that you would like to make and the customizations that you would like to make. And then we price it out with a new base price.
And do we know how much was added to the cost of the original home to get this rendition?
I don't. I know that their base price at the time that they built was around $291. But I don't remember what the Mount Hood was off the top of my head. And this home was actually built last year.
Is there a different path that you can taking a standard home and making lots of changes to it, but not go down the custom home path?
Absolutely. So we do custom options. So if you are doing a few tweaks here and there, and you're not like really slicing and dicing the plan, we can do your site visit, and then we can provide a red line to our corporate office with the changes that you're wanting to make, and get all of those changes priced out after a site visit prior to you signing any type of contracts. So it's really just going to depend on the level of changes you want to make. The best way to know what path you're going to go down is for you to sit down with your home ownership counselor, go over the changes that you want to make, and they can guide you to the best route that's going to be the best experience and most financially feasible also, based on the amount of changes that you want to make.
Perfect. Good answer there. All right, I think we're ready to roll.
Okay, well, let's start this puppy. I don't know if we want the music or not. That's a knot. Oh, look at how pretty this property is, though.
It's gorgeous.
This is out in Scappoose, Oregon. This video is very fast. So we are looking at, whoa, okay, you guys are gonna have to bear with me because I'm going to be rewinding and stopping quite a bit. So this is, as you enter the home, to the right, you're gonna see that formal dining area that we actually expanded, the great room and the kitchen. And that door off to the left that you're seeing right here is going to that mother-in-law suite.
Wow, that's a big open space.
It's really nice, you know, and I love that this dining room is like separated, but it's not completely walled off. It's still nice and open, so it makes this space feel really large. This customer did do some can lights in their great room, so those are going to come standard in your kitchen. However, now we are doing an LED surface mounted light fixture. So they are a simulator can light, but they actually give off more light because they are not completely recessed into the ceiling. And this customer chose to add some pendant lights above their island. This entire kitchen is upgraded. So we've got granite countertops. We have an upgraded backsplash. So your standard backsplash is typically 2 rows of a subway tile in either a glossy white or a glossy ivory ceramic. And stained cabinetry is typically standard. This customer opted for painted. And then we also have an under-mounted stainless steel sink, which now is coming standard when you upgrade your countertops to a solid surface. And this would be the equivalent of our standard kitchen faucet too now, but at the time they upgraded it. So I'm hoping we can get a nice shot of appliances here. Okay, so we'll stop here. So they opted for gourmet kitchen appliances. However, our standard appliances are going to be a freestanding stove and oven with a microwave hood above. You will have a glass electric cooktop as well as a dishwasher. These standard appliances are Whirlpool, and then you supply your own refrigerator. This customer wanted their appliances built in, but they chose the gourmet package, but typically the gourmet package comes with 2 ovens and they opted to just do 1.
Whoa.
And now we are into the utility room.
Okay. Yeah. Back up.
Okay. So I will pop, there we go. So now we're in the utility room. So one thing about utility rooms that I always like to tell people is that standard, they are going to come as a blank slate. And you are going to work with your home ownership counselor to design your utility room to be what the functionality is for you and your family. So this customer really wanted a utility sink with some cabinetry, and they are supplying their own washer and dryer because that is not something that we supply. And then you will see their furnaces in here as well. And if you do not like the look of your furnace being exposed, we can build a closet around it. You just let us know. but they decided to go for cabinetry. We have a lot of customers that use their utility room as a mud room. So they do a drop zone with cubbies and a bench. And then this is going into some bedrooms. And now we are in the master bathroom. So you will see this customer has customized their master bath to also include a urinal. So that is something that you can do if that is something that you would want in your bathroom. Standard, you are going to receive 2 sinks in your master bath if your space allows for it. And you would also receive 2 light fixtures. So this one just has 1 light fixture in the middle of the vanity, but now we are including 1 light fixture above each sink.
Hey, Justina.
Yep.
I have a question regarding the utility room and the utility sink. Is it a stainless steel sink, and was that a customized sink?
So typically our utility sinks are fiberglass. This customer does have a stainless steel sink. So you can customize your sink in your utility room, should you choose to do so.
So the one in their utility room was a stainless steel sink?
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. All right. So master bath. Oh my gosh. This video, I'm sorry, you guys.
Wow, this is the fastest video I think I've ever seen.
And I slowed it down. I think they're gonna have like bloopers from this this virtual tour. So our master bath standard, what you are going to get in your master bath is going to be a separate tub and shower if there is enough space for it. Okay, you will receive a drop-in fiberglass soaker tub with tile surround, and then you would receive a fiberglass walk-in shower. Now, we do have the option to upgrade the shower to tile, like you see here. You could do a fiberglass pan if you would like to cut costs and just tile your walls. Or you have the option to do a tile floor on the shower floor. And we have a roll-in shower tile option as well, so that there is no lip between the floor and the shower.
Do all of our showers come with the pole?
Well, now they actually come with doors, but I have had some people come in asking for the pole instead of the door. So just know that we can do whatever you want, just as long as you speak up about what you're wanting. Let's see, I'm gonna start this again. Your shower will come with that soap niche. You can add a bench, you can add grab bars. This is their master suite. They have some nice views out of this home.
Beautiful. I noticed the windows are all drywalled and cased. Is that cased with drywall? Is that standard?
That is going to be our standard window. So thank you for pointing that out. So this is a really good shot of it right here. So if you look right here, this is a fully drywall wrapped window. And we do have the option to add window sills, or you can fully wrap them in trim of your choice. You will see this customer did upgrade their trim throughout the home. They also upgraded their interior doors. So they have a 3-panel door as opposed to a 6-panel door. And this is going to be that mother-in-law suite here. So this is, this is going to be a really good shot of that mother-in-law suite. So studio area with a kitchenette here. And then we're going to be going into the bathroom closet through there.
I have a question regarding kitchens.
Yes.
So is gas and electric the same price for installation? Or does that change the cost of the appliances?
That's a great question. So we do offer gas and electric. Electric is standard. If you would like to go to gas, you can. It is an upgraded cost, but it is doable. And you could also run your gas appliances on propane. We just have to do a conversion. So you just have to let us know ahead of time what source of gas you're using.
Justina, do we ever build with a basement foundation?
Absolutely. So we will do a daylight basement. We do not do full basements, at least not in our build area. I'm not sure if they are in other areas, but in our build area out of Southwest Washington, we are only doing daylight basements. They are great for people that are building on a sloped property because that really helps you accommodate the topography that you're building on. If we do a daylight basement, you would be going down our custom home path. So it gives you an opportunity to really slice and dice the plan if that's something that you're looking to do as well.
And we do full basements, I believe, in Idaho.
Is it Idaho that we do them?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Okay. So one thing that I do want to point out is all of these upgrade options that you're seeing through this house, they're all a la carte. So you don't have to have the home look the same throughout the entire house. So that's why these finishes in this mother-in-law suite are different from the other.
I noticed the cabinets are different.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they did a flat panel.
That's a good stair step foundation.
Yes. So if we pause here and you look at the way this foundation is done, this is actually an example of a stepped foundation to accommodate the slope that and grade change that's on the property. And I know a lot of people in our area deal with that quite often. One thing to note is that we are going to come out and do a site visit prior to you signing contracts. And we are going to shoot the grade change on your build envelope so that we can estimate what kind of additional foundation costs you are going to have by building on a slope.
So I have a customer that needs a large shop.
Okay.
So do we offer either a customized oversized garage with a shop space or a standalone shop building built to match the home?
Yes. So there are a couple of options depending on what they are trying to achieve. We can increase the size of the existing garage that comes on the home, or we can do a standalone garage. We have a 720 square foot standalone garage that we can add on to the contract for any home. And then we also could do a custom shop as well. So quite a few options.
What are the heights of the ceilings in this home?
This home has the 9-foot ceiling package on it. The standard ceiling height for our homes is going to be 8 feet. When you do the 9-foot ceiling package, you are going to get an additional foot height on all of your windows throughout the home. And then you are also going to receive a transom window above your front door to add in some more natural light. Your upper cabinets in your kitchen go to an additional 6 inches as well. So you get some more storage space. So it's a nice package. If you do the 9-foot plate height on a 2-story home, as opposed to a 1-level home like this, your 9-foot ceilings are going to apply to the main floor, and your second floor would be 8-foot ceilings. If you are wanting 9-foot ceilings on both levels of the home, you just tell your home ownership counselor and they can add a custom option for that. And this is going to be our standard walk-in shower that you would receive in the master bath if you didn't upgrade to tile.
They didn't even show the pantry in this house. I was so excited to see it.
Me too. Yeah, this is kind of a short video. The customer did paint the home themselves. You can see we did add some floodlights on the exterior. That's a really nice shot of that actually. So you can add those. There are lots of options of ways to customize it. I'm trying to think of anything out here that we see that we could talk about. If you see here, the concrete that is included with your home is going to be the foundation of the home. So if you wanted concrete out here, you would be able to work with your own designer and installer to put in your own concrete. So you can do brushed concrete, you could do stamped concrete, you could do flagstone. If you don't like hardscape and you really want a wooden deck, you could do a deck outside, and we will provide deck ledger board so that you can attach that deck directly to the foundation or to the exterior elevation of the home. So these are all conversations that you will talk to your home ownership counselor about to go through. If you decide that you want to utilize our turnkey program, we do include concrete for the home if you utilize our turnkey program.
What's the turnkey program?
So our turnkey program is a program where we will manage your site development for you and complete it. So it's really great for customers that just do not have the time to be calling subcontractors to get the work done on their property and get bids for those things. We do have a lot of customers that decide to go turnkey. We also have a lot of customers that decide to manage their own site development and they really enjoy it. It's still a great customer experience for them. So really it's just going to depend on the customer which route they want to go. We have families that go either way.
What is the finished square foot of this home?
It is 3,196 square feet.
Nice size.
That's a pretty big house.
Yeah,
sure.
It's really big.
Mm-hmm.
Justina,
Yeah.
how long does it take Adair Homes to complete a home?
That is a good question. That is going to be dependent on where you're building. I would say that for our area, we are quoting people 10 to 12 months currently. Is that right, Brenda? Yeah. So I would definitely speak to your home ownership counselor that is in your area, if you have not already, and they can provide you the best timelines and expectations for building in your area.
Here's another question for us. The turnkey program cost, does it increase compared to helping? So turnkey versus owner to do, what's the big difference in cost?
So I would say the turnkey package is going to be priced out based on the home that you build. It is typically going to cost more than if you manage the site development yourself. But from what I've seen, it hasn't so far been a drastic amount where it keeps people from going turnkey if they don't have the time or they are worried about managing it themselves. But it's really going to be dependent on the house and where you're building it.
Part two of this question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the base price of the home account for the foundation, utility, and home? So what's included in our base price?
So our base price is going to be the home itself. The foundation is included. The foundation that is included, though, is assuming that you are building on a flat build site. Okay. I would say most lots are not flat, even when they look like they are. And that is why we do that site visit, so that we can shoot grade change and we can estimate any kind of unlevelness to the build envelope where you're building, and we will include that in your cost. So as far as utilities go, Utilities are not included in the base price of the home. So that would be a part of site development. So I would say your 5 main areas of site development that you will be responsible for are going to be permit and jurisdiction fees, okay, for building, your water, your sewer, your electric, and your excavation of the site. So those are going to be the 5 big ones. When you go turnkey, we will oversee some of that, but not all of it. So if you need a well or a septic, you would want to plan on having to manage that yourself regardless. And then if you go turnkey, you still will have permit and jurisdiction fees outside of your turnkey costs. Does that answer the question, or was there a part of that that I missed?
No, I think that was good. That was good.
Okay. What other questions? I'm going to play this in the background one more time for people.
So just directly to William, the rock wall insulation, that would likely be a custom option if Adair can provide it, but that is a very specific question. So I would recommend that you ask your home ownership counselor in the area that you're building, and they can get that answer for you.
Are there any other questions?
No, not at this time.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to show our new finishes?
Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do now because we're looking at about 20 minutes left. So let me pause this. And I'm going to go to some of our new standards. So Adair Homes this year has really just redone what our standard finishes are for the home. So standard cabinets, we have 6 stain colors to choose from now. They're all really nice looking, I believe. So these are all of the stain colors that you have available to you when you are designing your home. All of our cabinets are coming from Ridgecrest Custom Cabinetry out of Ridgefield, Washington. And then we have 3 door styles that are standard as well. So we have that flat Aries. So that would be what you saw in the mother-in-law suite, the shaker, and the contempo. So lots of combinations that you can do for your cabinets. And your hardware will be a satin nickel knob. But there are other options for hardware if you would like something different. Our standard flooring is going to be a mixture of sheet vinyl and carpet. So vinyl will be in all of your wet areas, carpet in bedrooms, great room, hallways, and stairs, as well as dens. When it comes to flooring, you do have a lot of upgrade options. So we offer flooring from Shaw. So we have upgraded carpet options if you don't like our standard colors. These are going to be our standard colors for our carpets. And then we offer engineered hardwoods, laminates, luxury vinyl plank. If you prefer tile in your bathrooms, we do offer tile coming from Emser, and you can even do heated floors underneath them, which is pretty cool. That seems to be pretty popular right now. This is going to be a good look at a standard backsplash. So 2 rows of a subway tile. So this one is the white. It has a glossy finish, and you would get 2 rows in the bathrooms as well as in your kitchen. And your standard countertops are going to be Wilson Art laminates. And they actually look really nice installed, I think. And they're a very durable material. If you don't like laminate counters though, I know some people don't like them. They like a nice solid surface. We offer quartz and granite as well. These are going to be our standard plumbing fixtures. All of our plumbing fixtures are coming from Moen. What you see here is going to be bathroom sink faucets, your showers and tub shower combos, This would be for a soaker tub. And then this is going to be the kitchen faucet. These are going to be your standard bath accessories. So your towel rings, towel bars, and toilet paper holders. And those are coming from Better Home products. They are all going to be a brushed nickel to match all of the other satin nickel finishes in the home. So nice and coherent. And these are going to be your standard appliances that we were talking about. So they're all coming from Whirlpool. They are satin nickel. You've got your standalone stove and oven with a glass electric cooktop. But like we said, you can upgrade that to a gas range. And then you will also get your dishwasher as well as the microwave hood. And we also standard put in garbage disposals now. And that is also coming from Moen. This is going to be a nice look at some bathroom fixtures. So standard bathroom sinks, if you do not upgrade to a solid surface, are going to be above mount oval sinks. This is a standard pedestal sink that you would find in any half baths in a home. These are going to be your standard toilets. And this is going to be a standard tub shower combo. So if your primary bath is too small to have a separate tub and shower, this is what you would receive. And you will also receive this in any additional bathrooms outside of the primary bath. It's actually a really deep tub as well. It's very nice. Standard light fixtures. So all of your lighting is going to be a nice satin nickel to complement all those other satin nickel finishes. You're looking at the dining light here that hangs in your dining room. These are going to be your bathroom vanity light fixtures. These light fixtures will be throughout your home and hallways, bedrooms. And then this would be hanging in like a 2-story foyer. And this, what is this one?
That's the dining light.
Single-story entryway.
Oh,
light.
okay.
Yep, that's your single-story entryway light. And then these are your standard light fixtures for the exterior lights. I think those are so cute. Let's see here. Oh, so interior doors. So we did not get to see these in this home. So this is going to be your standard interior door. They are a hollow core 6-panel door. This is what your closet doors will look like, those bypass doors. And as you saw, you could upgrade those to something else if you do not like them. These are going to be your trim options throughout the home. The colonial that you see here is going to be your standard trim. And then you have the option to go to Craftsman or architectural, which is what you saw in this open house that we just went through. Standard windows are going to be white windows, and they are coming from Geldwen. So those are going to be all of your standard finishes that are going to come with the home. As far as standard building materials, I recommend reaching out to your home ownership counselor so that you can get a list of all of the current standard building materials for your area. And we are very transparent about that and can provide you a list whenever you request it. Do we have any questions yet? Otherwise, I'm going to go into.
Do we offer pocket doors?
We do offer pocket doors. So you can actually convert any doors in the home to a pocket door as long as we have a wall to push it into. I believe they're about $300 to do that. So they're pretty affordable as well.
We have a site visit question.
Okay.
So this customer wants to know if the site visit includes evaluating and recommending the best build location on a lot, or does that location need to be predetermined?
So I would say it could go either way. If you already have an idea of where you want to place your home on that property, that's great. That's totally fine. But if you don't, and you are really needing help with how to determine that, our construction superintendent is going to help with that when we come out to the site visit for sure.
Yeah, and if you're interested in saving costs, talk to the superintendent at your site visit so that you can get the shortest driveway and the flattest location or the levelest location for your build.
Absolutely.
Do we offer bullnose corners, rounded corners?
Absolutely. So standard is going to be squared. If you do want rounded drywall, that is an option that we can put into the home. What else?
That's it so far.
That's it. Okay. All right. So we have quite a bit of new plumbing options. So we are now offering matte black finishes, which I know is really exciting. So these are some kitchen upgrades that you can do. So some modern looking faucets for your kitchen sink. And then also some bar faucets if you have a prep sink or a wet bar. And then we also have hot water dispensers. And those
are new.
Yep, these are definitely new. So we didn't used to offer hot water dispensers. So this is something new. And then pot fillers are new as well. So if you want a pot filler at your range location, we can do that at the stovetop. So these are going to be the modern looks for that, available in a stainless or a matte black. And these are your modern bath upgrades. So this comes in a couple of colors, but this is the matte black. So these are your bathroom faucets, soaker tubs, freestanding tubs, if you like a freestanding tub, and then this shower. And I just love this shower head. Look at how huge that is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is so nice. And then your plumbing or your like bath accessories. So that comes in that these would be the bath accessories in that black. And then it also comes in the brushed nickel finish as well for people that don't like the dark colors. We do offer some traditional looks now as well. So these would be your kitchen faucets. They come in the black, the bronze, the satin nickel. And we've got bar faucets also to match in that traditional look, some hot water dispensers, as well as pot fillers. So that's really fun. And then you're also going to see some traditional bath upgrade options. So there's that freestanding tub again, your bathroom faucets, soaker tubs, and showers. And then your traditional looking bath accessories. So these are going to come in the black, the satin that you just saw, and they also come in bronze. So lots of color options to really make the home what you want it to be.
Justina.
Yep.
Can a customer order a specific product line to have us install outside of what we're offering here?
For plumbing? No. We are not currently doing that. So if you
have so many options.
Yeah, there are so many options. So really, if you don't like what we're offering, then the best thing to do is to put in the standards and switch them out after the fact. But who wants to do that? That's so much work. I'd rather just upgrade them at the beginning, especially once you see the pricing on them. They're really inexpensive upgrades. So it doesn't make sense not to upgrade them, in my opinion. Some additional options, we've got some farm sinks available. So before we only had the single bowl, but now we have a double bowl farm sink too. So that's really fun for people that like the separation. And then we have some top mount sinks. So these are cast iron. You have a double bowl option and a single bowl option. We have these amazing upgraded toilets now. So these are actually ADA compliant. They have that comfort height, the elongated skirt. And you see they're just one piece down here, really easy to clean. So that's really nice. And then we have an upgraded pedestal sink as well. So that's kind of modern looking to me a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
I like it too. It's really pretty. And then we have this awesome 16 gauge stainless steel single bowl undermounted sink. That is really nice and deep. I love these like trays that come in them too. And then our freestanding tub. So we have two options. So you have an oval option that you see here, and then you have a rectangular option you see here, depending on what kind of shapes and what kind of lines you like to see in your home. And then we also have some hot water dispensers. So those are going to be lots of new plumbing options that we have. We also have new lighting options. So one of my favorite things about these lighting options is I feel like with all of the exterior looks that we offer for the homes, we're really now being able to bring those design aesthetics to the interior of the home by upgrading lighting too. So we have a contemporary look, which is really cute, and that comes in the black as well as the brushed nickel. So that's really fun. And then we have a modern farmhouse. So if you do that farmhouse exterior like Brenda really likes, you can bring that modern farm to the inside, maybe do some like traditional plumbing fixtures with the farmhouse look for your lighting. So you have black, satin, and the oil rubbed bronze finish available for those. I love the Edison lights.
Are those seated glass?
Yes.
That's so awesome. I love it.
I do too. And I love the like Edison bulbs as well. That's super fun, super different. And then we've got mid-century modern. And this is coming in black and satin for people. And then we have some exterior light upgrades. So we have this contemporary look, the farmhouse light. So this is going to be the farmhouse light that you'll get on that farmhouse elevation if you choose that. And then you can upgrade to the barn lights, which are so cute to me. I love those. The Riata light. So this is included on all of our Riata elevation homes, which is going to be the modern looking homes. And then we have this modern seated glass. I think that's one of my favorite exterior.
It's my favorite. Lights. Love it.
It's so nice. And it has that black finish, which is so classy. The Craftsman light, this will come on the Craftsman Exterior homes. And we have this upgraded light. That one's really cute too. That comes in black. And if you are building somewhere that you have a compliance for dark sky, the Columbia Gorge for us is dark sky compliant. And so you can't have any light that's shining out. It can only shine up and down. So these would be options to adhere to that.
Well done.
Do we have any other questions?
We do not.
Okay. So one thing that I really want to point out, it seemed like we had a lot of questions today and a lot of folks on. And so I just want to encourage people to schedule an appointment to get in, sit down with a home ownership counselor, get a complimentary consultation to go over your project. All you have to do is click on this contact button and hit schedule an appointment. If my internet will work. It's not working. But if you click on that, you can fill out a form and somebody will reach out to you very quickly to schedule an appointment, or you can call this number right here, 1-844-518-7072, and you can schedule an appointment that way. Our online sales team is super quick about getting people in for appointments. So I recommend doing that so you can sit down and discuss your project with somebody in full detail.
The house that we went over today, where was that built?
That was out in Scappoose, Oregon.
Scappoose, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Super pretty area they were in, for sure.
Here's a good question.
Okay.
Can you help me find land?
Yes. So that is a really good question. So what we do is we partner with different real estate agents in our areas. who have experience with land acquisition, and we will introduce you to a real estate agent that we feel like is going to be a good fit for what you're looking for in your project, and they will help you find land. They will take you to view properties. They will keep you on a drip campaign so that you know every time a piece of property comes available to you, and they will also negotiate your land purchase and put together your offer letter and do the whole 9 for you. So that is typically what we do to help you find land.
Perfect. That's it. Anybody have any other questions? We got 4 minutes.
Is there anything, Brenda, that you can think of that I didn't cover that people should know?
I think you did a very, very thorough job. We do have one more question coming in. I get a one more ... Here we go. Should we come to you before we buy land? Another great question.
That is a really good question. And I would say absolutely. Wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, if you don't already own land, come in and sit down and crank a budget out so that we can help you determine how much you should be spending on land based on your budget.
Yes. So I would say when you come in for an appointment, there are a few things that we will go over. We'll discuss what the process looks like in full to build. It's a simple 6-step process, but we'll go over it with you. We'll discuss budgeting for your project, like Brenda said. So that is a really great thing to do before you start shopping, so you really know what your buying power is. So if you aren't pre-approved for a construction loan already, or you don't have a cash budget in mind, we're going to go over how to figure out what your budget is. We're going to review floor plans with you and find out what is going to be a good fit for you and your family. So we're going to learn all about what's important to you in a home and help match you to a home plan that we have to be a good fit. And then we'll also take you on a tour of our model home if you are working with a branch that has a model home. Not all of them do, as well as take you to our design center so that you can see these amazing finishes in person as well, and really determine, you know, that this is going to be a good fit for you. So your first step is always going to be to come in and talk to us in person, so that we can really, really get a good grasp on what your project is going to look like.
Now I'm getting questions.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Okay, so I've got 2 more.
Okay.
The first one, can we work with you to customize electronic systems such as network, alarm, and generally a smart home?
So that is not something that we do directly. That is something that you are able to hire out for during construction though.
So I had a customer that was very interested in doing the networking, and he built a room and had a third-party company come in and set everything up for him. He was an electronics guru. So yeah, as a matter of fact, they painted their living room black so they could watch their movies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And okay, that looks like about it. See here if I have any other ones I looked over. No, that's it. Twofold question there.
All right. Well,
oh wait, no. Financing. Is there what are our options?
Yes. Oh,
that's another really great question, folks.
It is. So options for financing. I always encourage my customers to first start with looking at Adair Financial Services and doing an application through them. So I'm actually, let me pull up their website. Okay, so if we go to Adair Financial Services, we can actually fill out an application online. So all you have to do is go to online application, apply now, complete the application, and that will tell you what your pre-approval is for. You could also talk to your home ownership counselor if you want to speak to a loan officer before filling out the application, and they can introduce you to the loan officer that works with their branch. But I always encourage people to start here. Typically, interest rates are lower. They have a free float down for interest rates. They have really great customer service. They're available to meet in person. There are so many perks. It's such a streamlined process when you do it this way. So I always have my customers start here first. Brenda, would you agree with that?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Well, we are over time, so we are going to say goodbye. And thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for all the questions, and book an appointment so you can get started on your home build.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.